What's up? It's your boy Eddie G.
Hey y'all, it's the Wolf.
Hey, Sonny D.
And we over here on Geek Social Lounge, and we hope you guys come and watch and enjoy. And please like, share, and subscribe. And also comment your thoughts, because we're going to talk about the release of PlayStation's recent state of play announcements for all the wonderful games that's coming out pretty much next year. So I hope you guys got enough time to survive and save your money until next year. So we got incredible games that they dropped, which of course is Resident Evil 4, the remake, Street Fighter 6, Final Fantasy 16. We got some more other games we're going to talk about a little, but we're going to be more focused to the three main games, which is the Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and Final Fantasy 16. So we're looking for. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about Resident Evil 4, the remake. When they announced it, when Capcom announced it, coming out on I believe is on March of 24th, 2023. I was shocked because Capcom, of course, I think they was doing more of the remake thing, and of course they've been successful since RE2 and Resident Evil Nemesis a little bit. But they've been doing their thing with the remake, so I think it only do justice if they had remade RE4. I'm sure a lot of fans have been happy about it, excited, and some people might have been like on the careless side because all the other remakes and remasters that's been going on. I'm sure they was just trying to look forward to have another favorite of their games of Resident Evil to be remade. But RE4 is pretty much the top-notch game of the Resident Evil franchise, so why not, right? So get into it. Wolf, what's your intake? What do you think about Resident Evil 4 announcement?
Well, y'all already know I'm not the biggest horror game guy.
That's right.
I just like you, I do love the Resident Evil franchise, the stories and characters and the whole world in that games. And they're usually not for me, just being honest. But I do know that Resident Evil 4 is like one of the top. It's up there with, all the classics with the Resident Evil 2s of the world and all that good stuff. I know it's up there. So for it to get a next gen, remaster, I know those people that were excited. To me, somebody that's not on that level of excitement, I'm happy for the people that can, replay the game, or people that never have touched the game, or never even knew nothing about the game can experience it now in better graphics. That's always great. There's nothing much to say. You're getting the same game. It's just gonna be higher fidelity. They might add some new stuff. I'm not too sure on the details, but right now it was just like, oh, okay, they're doing the remaster, of which we knew it was eventually coming. We just didn't know when, but now we know. But yeah, it's gonna be cool.
And Sonny D.
When I saw the announcement for Resident Evil 4, I was excited because to Wolf's comment. Wolf loves Leon Kennedy.
I just said I love the characters.
I'm gonna be more excited for Resident Evil 4.
Shame on
now. Resident Evil games. I'm not the biggest. I know Eddie G is the biggest Resident Evil fan, and he loves the franchise. So
that man was born in Raccoon City.
For Eddie G, like when you name games that Eddie G likes, he had both his games in the presentation, Resident Evil and Street Fighter. So and if Mortal Kombat was in here, that's one of his favorite games. But
it's in there. It's in that list.
Out of the franchise, Resident Evil 5 is actually my favorite Resident Evil game. And I'm happy that they're making a remake of 4, because that means they can make a remake of 5 after this. So I'm very excited that they doing all these remakes. I actually prefer the remakes over the. I still yet to play the new mainstream Resident Evil games like Resident Evil 7 or The Village and all that. I still didn't get the chance to play those, but I'm still excited. I'm happy that they this is a fan favorite Resident Evil game from back in GameCube days when it released. So it's all good. I can't wait to see the new graphics, and Resident Evil is good. One of the best horror franchises, games in the world. So It's gonna be cool.
Well, thank you so much for mentioning that, Sunny D, for saying that, because I agree. It's definitely one of the best games. To even come back on, and plus it's also good for like people who probably never played Resident Evil before, or Resident Evil 4 to be specific. So to even get to the remake, you might get a better experience. But yeah, I love Resident Evil. That was just my first game. The first game I ever played was RE1. So that was the first, and then I played it on Resident Evil 2, and then all the rest of the franchise. However, I am so slacking because I think I'm getting so old that I'm starting not to finish Resident Evil like I used to. Like I haven't finished
old as hell. You old.
I haven't finished Resident Evil's Village yet, and that game came out since what? 2 years ago. Yeah,
I'm finished Village.
I mean, they got so many games out. It's kind of even.
It's terrible.
Hard.
It's terrible. Look. I don't play video games like I used to. I used to play video games, but I think I talked to you about this. Well, I used to play video games for 8 to 10 hours. I mean, well, maybe 12 hours. And then most days I used to break day. But now I can only do 2 to 3 hours. I just don't understand why. But yeah, I gotta finish Village before I definitely have time to get Resident Evil 4. But I'm so excited. The graphics look amazing. I'm pretty sure they didn't really announce it, but I'm pretty sure they used the new Unreal Engine 5 that was recently announced. But
they're gonna use that for everything. They're gonna use Unreal Engine 5 for everything, which they should, because that shit looks fantastic.
It looks fantastic, and it can only run better on PS5, the new Xbox, and of course PC, because it's the only way you can get it. PC, love you guys. Speaking of PC, we're gonna talk about Spider-Man 2. I'm so happy to see that Spider-Man is gonna be on PC, which is so announced.
I'm so happy for you guys to play the greatest superhero game that came out about 1985. Good for you.
This man Wolf swears because the game is old. Yeah. That means it's like bad.
What's this?
You can play a game from years later, and you can still play that game and have fun and enjoy it.
I love it, but it's so old.
Just in a better graphics and better and more smooth frame rate. But who cares? Who cares, right? Who cares? But yeah,
using mouse and keyboards on me.
Exactly.
You know what?
It's such a great experience.
You know what? As soon as you play Spider-Man, I hope you get another bug, a bug that crashes the whole game.
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. But yes, like I said, going back to Resident Evil 4, yes, the game looks great. It looks awesome, and I'm glad they still kept the face model from the remake of the RE2 Leon Kennedy.
Well, now you can change his face however you want it, so it doesn't matter.
You can change the face with a mod.
With a mod.
With a mod, yeah, them PC mods be crazy with how they be doing it, and I know they're gonna have a good time with this. All sexualizing female characters like Claire.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man about to be swinging. You're gonna be a swinging dick.
They'll do that. It's just crazy what they do. But yeah, so again, RE4 remake is coming out March 24th, 2023 for PS5. And I think PC. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna stamp on it.
Yes. So moving on. We're gonna talk about Street Fighter 6.
Yes,
Wolf was so excited.
That is the number one game from the show that stood out to me, and I will get into that. Depending on who wants to go first. If y'all want me to go first,
I'll go first.
Eddie's going first. The one more fight expert is going first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love fighting games. Okay, so all right. So let's be real, guys. When Street Fighter 5 came out, when it was first announced, I was so excited. I think it was cool that they changed some of the fighting mechanics, the graphics, and everything when it was announced. But when the game released, it was totally a fraud. Like they had very, very less characters. Everything that they promised us from the net codes and having everybody to join to fight at the first time wasn't promised. It wasn't even in the game at the first time it came out. and I try to stick with it as much as I can while I could. But everybody, including all our old friends that was so hyped for the game, just died down. Of course, Capcom redeemed himself by, later on, bringing in more characters, fixing the netcodes and all that other stuff. But it slowly progressed over time. So, Street Fighter definitely has a long history of prolonging their games to be precise, and I honestly didn't think there was gonna be a Street Fighter 6 until the next maybe a couple of years, but now it's dropping till next year for the PS5, and I love it. I love the graphics. I love how they're carrying on this new character, Luke, who was debuted on Street Fighter 5, which was like later during the time. I guess he was like the last.
Yeah, he was the last character.
He was like the last downloadable content character that came into the game. So they're carrying, I guess, him into this game. So he's probably the face of Street Fighter 6. Who knows? But
basically,
and trust me, guys, I love Street Fighter just as much as everybody. I have all the T-shirts, which I'm not wearing now, but I do have some stuff. I have Ryu statues. I got some dope Street Fighter T-shirts and stuff. Actually, I'll show you one. Shoot, why not? Because that's how much of a fan I am. This one is one of the T-shirts that I got. I wear this at the arcade. I get a lot of confidence on this stuff. I'm telling you guys, I'm a Street Fighter fan, but I definitely lost it on Street Fighter 5. I just lost my interest. But this game, the graphics look amazing. Chun-Li looks cool. She looks way different than the fifth, so of course they're gonna do some remodeling on her. I never played Luke on Street Fighter 5. I stopped playing Street Fighter 5 like midway, so I am definitely interested. And then they introduce a new character named Jamie, who's like the drunken master who does like capoeira, some kind of not capoeira, like some kind of breakdancing moves.
Yeah, it's like some breakdancing shit.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of interesting, but the game looks pretty hype. And then you could explore the city. How they have it, like I don't know if it's open world. I don't know what more they're gonna have on that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna play more of the open world side of it too, to explore and stuff. And I'm pretty sure you'll probably get more loots and stuff as you play, because they did show your customized character, or role-playing character that they had doing the Shoryuken on one of the trash. I guess you could get like loot and challenge other bystanders or pedestrians or whatever you want to call them, like extra people, so you could challenge them, maybe fight. The fighting mechanics is gonna definitely be different. It's not gonna be like what we all knew when you used to have to press down 4 and the low punch or mid punch or high punch just to do the Hadouken, because now they're gonna make it so easy. They announced it on Facebook that it's just gonna be a one button game. So yeah, it's gonna the fight mechanic is gonna be
okay.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be like an easy move press game. The way they have it, and then the parry is gonna be also a main factor in this game. So that's another thing you gotta be. You gotta be
thoughts on this. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts. So I looked into it and I'm like, man, this is gonna be dope. But yeah, that's definitely another game I'm gonna get, and I hope this is gonna be more promising than what they did to Street Fighter 5. So
right.
Alright, so move it away. Guy below me. Whoa.
Who's below you?
Oh, you can't see? Whoa.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So picking back off what AG said, this game is definitely going to be different. Like I said, this is the game I'm most looking forward to. What came out of State of Play. The thing that got me the most was the open world aspect. Like I said before, Eddie, he's like the fighting expert guy. I play fighting games, but I'm okay. I'm not that good, but I'll play them for fun. But yeah, the whole open world thing that right there got me. When I first saw it, it kind of reminded me of like that mode that was in Tekken. I don't know if y'all remember, but that mode that they had in Tekken where you like go through and like pick up chickens and fight people and stuff like that. It kind of like reminded me of that. But yeah, just seeing that you could have your person. Hopefully you can like, it's a very good character creator that you can like get more stuff that you can put on your character when you play through it or whatever. You just go around, start beating motherfuckers up, like just beat them up. I'm not sure if they're all going to be NPCs or those are going to be actual players that you find out inside the world. It's like so many questions. They haven't delved into that. I know it's like a hub that they're calling it for now. but I'm very, 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 very interested in that aspect. The fighting looks great. Every single punch, kick, it looks like it has very good impact. But Street Fighter has always been good on the aspect. But this time, since they got the whole realistic / cartoony thing going on, I like it because you got to make it different from Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, they have the realism down packed, and Tekken, they have it down packed. But yeah, you gotta switch it up with Street Fighter. But yeah, I'm loving Ryu's design. They added an extra cape on top of him. I hope he has a version like that without the cape. Not saying I like the cape, but like the way they first showed him. Because Ryu's my favorite fighting game character. Period. But yeah, and they also showing leaks. They showing leaks of Ken. They show leaks of Cammy. What they look like. Ken look like he got like 2 divorces. He's going through it. And Cammy, she looks pretty cool. And Chung Li looks great. Chung Li looks great, boy. All I gotta say is that ass.
Always.
And anyway, Jamie and Luke, the two new characters, like, you know, me and Eddie G, we from the old school. We gravitate towards the first Warriors, the World Warriors that they had in the first 2-3 games or whatever. It sucks that they can't bring Feng Long back, but that's like a whole family issue with everything, and all that.
Family.
But yeah, the 2 new characters. If I play with them, I probably should warm up to them. But for now, it's just like, man, new characters. Don't get me wrong, they do look dope, like fighting wise. Like I love the whole Drunken Master, capoeira hip hop kick thing going on. Yeah. And everything has a nice little hip hop vibe going around, which I appreciate. You know.
Oh yeah.
Put more hip hop into it. We like that. We likes that
for the culture.
For the culture, that's right. But yeah, this game is definitely looking forward to it. It looks amazing. Hopefully they keep it up and they don't mess up too many things. Like Eddie G, he just told me something new that they're like simplifying the controls. I guess hopefully it's like one of those that they make it simple, but it also is hard to master type deals.
Yeah.
But yeah, that all remains to be seen. But I'm very, very excited. Very excited.
Take it away, Sonny D.
Just like you guys, I'm excited to see Street Fighter 6. I do like the new character Jamie, because I'm kind of disappointed that Ken wasn't in the trailer, because Ken is my favorite character. But
he's coming in the second one. Trust me.
Oh, the second trailer, okay. Because the video you sent me, Wolf, it got taken down. So I guess.
Oh yeah.
Nobody seeing the leaks.
Too late. I seen it.
He said, "This man was on it."
Yeah.
But it's Street Fighter. Everybody knows iconic fighting game, one of the best fighting games. So everybody looks good. I like how they got Ryu. The graphics look good, and if you're a Street Fighter fan, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. I don't play Street Fighter that much, but I played the ones back in the day. So I do have Street Fighter 5, even though it wasn't highly favored Street Fighter, but the graphics on that one was still good, and I like the gameplay. So I'm pretty sure Street Fighter 6 is gonna be good when it comes out. So. Capcom, keep going and keep doing it. It's good.
Yeah. So moving along. Yeah. So of course that one, like I said, with that game is coming out next year, PS5, and probably other consoles. I don't know if it's going to be at other platforms, but Sony just announced. Yeah. It's
going to be on Xbox.
Okay.
It's going to be on Xbox. That's crazy.
Yeah, I heard.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that part because somebody was like, "Oh, thank you so much, Capcom."
Oh no! Wait, hold on. No.
I didn't know.
It's not on Xbox. Some game is coming to Xbox. That was.
It is Street Fighter. Ain't it?
Street Fighter is.
No, I'm looking at the trailer now. I don't see.
Let us know in the comments.
Some game.
I'm pretty sure they said Street Fighter is going to. Is only going to the new gen Xbox, but it's going to PS5 and PS4.
Okay.
But it's only going to the current gen Xbox, not going to the old gen.
All right. So, yeah. So keep in mind, everybody, if you got a PS4 or PS5, you'll be able to get it for that. Hopefully.
That's what's up.
But yes, moving along, we're gonna talk about Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, boy.
Yes. This is a credible game. It's amazing. Especially, I love the trailer. It's gonna be a lot.
They always have the best trailers, really.
They do.
Like,
why do I never finish none of their games? I just can't.
Exactly, but
they're long as hell. But I finished FF7 remake though. I mean,
I didn't because I'm so
you suck. You suck. That's
so
why.
old.
I think I finished 13.
I'm just gonna buy.
13?
I'm just gonna buy.
No, hold on. Which one was that? Well, not this. I finished that one.
That's 14.
Oh damn! I didn't
14. Yeah, 14 was my favorite one. That's the only.
That was my favorite. That was the one I finished.
Yeah,
I finished that.
Yeah, that one was easy. Yeah.
Isn't it 14 or 15?
Yeah, I don't know which.
And I get confused with all these numbers, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they get Roman numerals. No,
Roman numerals make it extra confusing.
Just can't put out a
just put the number.
Just put the digits,
put
man.
10.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all these numbers, but yeah, it's. I just love it. I love the combat, the skills on this game.
Yeah,
it's so
the
phenomenal.
combat looks crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one. I'm telling you.
Combat looks crazy. The characters that they have, and like it's a brand, like this Final Fantasy thing. They introduce new characters each game. So for now it's just like alright, it's just a character, but hopefully I grow to like the character a lot because they're going for the whole medieval type vibe in this one. But the main thing that they showed was the summons, and the summons look crazy in this game. God damn, I'm looking at them now.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
They look good, nice and flashy.
That's what I'm looking at too. I'm looking at some summons, the combat, the characters. It's a phenomenal looking game. I just have to finish Final Fantasy 7. Oh, it's on PC. That's another thing that's on PC. Final Fantasy 7. So I need to start.
Oh, that means he might finish it now, y'all.
That means even though I got it for PS4, I'm still gonna play it on PC. I'm representing for all the people who play on PC because it's the master race, baby. That's all that counts.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Help.
So wait, Sunny D. So you already did your take on it?
What on Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
No, he didn't say nothing about it.
No, but I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. Which one is this? Oh, 16.
16.
Yeah.
This is Final Fantasy 126.
Right.
Sonny, it's Final Fantasy 11XXVVXXX-1.
Like you doing a cheat code. Like you doing a cheat code.
AB start left, right.
Pretty soon they're gonna have a new Final Fantasy that's called Final Fantasy Endless.
Never stop.
Yeah, endless fantasy.
It looks amazing. Final Fantasy trailers always look great, and I love the whole the combat. Final Fantasy. The games do be long, but they're good.
It's
though. It's like you want to, like the trailers get you so interested, invested in the one and playing the game, but then when you actually playing the game, it's like you can't finish it. But the games, I did finish 15, and the game I love that one. But this one looks great. The combat looks great. It looks awesome, really.
Yeah. I don't know the exact date it's gonna come out, but guaranteed next year. And
I hope that they come along. Sometimes they do a game and a movie on the side. Like they did they did different editions of 15 with a
it was a movie
edition,
for that
mobile edition, and the old movies, Advent Children, and I ain't gonna talk about that first Final Fantasy, but
that was
I don't know what that was.
What the hell? We shall not speak of that.
But this game looks awesome. I wish more people, and hopefully more people, get into Final Fantasy if they're not already. It's a very popular and big franchise, but it looks what they doing, the art styles, and
I think it's
just the
the number one
creatures,
MMO.
the monsters. Oh man, it's just amazing. They think of these, year after year. Every time they make them, they do better, and the better designs of the characters, and it's a beautiful looking game. Really, how they got everybody dressed and
yeah.
Kudos. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's coming out the summer of 2023. So.
All right.
Hopefully,
fingers crossed, no delays.
No, hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't. The Reaper does not come for me between now and then. Hey, life is not always guaranteed. You never know.
Oh, yeah. You want to play Final Fantasy, huh? It's gonna be final for your ass,
brother. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be your Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
But yeah, I'm telling you. But hopefully ain't no delays neither. Because that's the one main thing that we've been dealing with for the past couple of years is delays. But yeah. So they have announced plenty other games. Like what's that? The Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, that looks like Dead Space.
It comes from the creator of Dead Space.
Yeah, it comes from the creator of Dead Space. Yeah, so yes.
You might as well just call it Dead Space. Anyway,
coming out with a Dead Space,
don't hate.
A new Dead
it looks
Space
better. Now I'm not gonna say it look better, but it looks good. It looks good.
It
looks good.
Hey, man. Like I said, horror games is not my jam, but the graphics on that does look amazing, and I can see the gore and all that good stuff.
And so, it ain't broke. Don't fix it.
There you go.
Do your thing, guys. It looks great.
Lord.
Get it? Stray. Stray looks good. Stray looks good.
The kitty cat game.
Yes.
Kitty cat.
You finally. You will finally.
That's right, on Sunny Alley.
You will finally know how it feels to play a stray cat, always going out in the garbage at night, fighting where you can't even tell.
Hey, man.
If that's a child crying at night or if it's just a alley cat fighting.
Hey, man, the only thing I want to do in the game is find somebody litter box and poop in it. That's all I need to do.
But yeah, Stray looks good. Of course, there's a couple of games coming out for VR, which is the Resident Evil Village that we spoke about earlier. It's coming to VR. They mentioned every other game is coming to VR.
What's that game with the dude with the light hand? I think Sonny D mentioned that earlier. That was kind of interesting, like an anime game.
Eternite.
Eternite. That kind of piqued my interest, kind of.
Yeah, Eternite.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So there's plenty of other games.
Yeah,
a lot they cover.
Well, guys, before we wrap this up, what would you rate this state of play that Sony put out?
Guess a good question. I will probably give it redeemed itself better than the past couple of years when I didn't appreciate half the other games that they announced since last year, 2 years ago. So I would definitely give it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the whole presentation full of trailers, and it was short and sweet. They got to the game trailers, and I like this style, so I get a 9.5. I'd rather them do a little short presentation, 30 minutes, and just show off the games, what they got coming. So, and they showed a lot of great games. To mention Horizon, VR. I'm a huge Horizon fan, so that looked good.
Yeah.
And they showed a lot of good games. Street Fighter. Final Fantasy, so this was real good. This could have been their E3 presentation.
Not for me.
No, Sean Wolf they gotta come harder.
As for me being the resident Sonys guy, I would give it an 8. But seeing as it wasn't no word about God of War, not a hint, not a nothing, I'm dropping it down to 7. I don't care. I wanted it. Bastard. It's going to 7.
All right.
7. 7 out of 10.
Oh well, he is the resident Sony fan, so we gotta. He would know more than us about the presentation.
All because of God of War. What they could have done.
Kratos!
What they could have waited for E3, but he wanted to do
I need it now. I need it in my veins.
He could have waited.
I need it in my veins. No.
Waited.
I need it now.
Hey, things take time and perfection. All right.
But I want it now. I'm spoiled.
All right, guys. Yes, that's it. We talked about Resident
That is
Evil,
the show. Yes.
Final Fantasy. So, guys, let us know what you think about the recent announcement of State of Play and all the great games coming out next year for the PS5, PS4, and I would like to drop in PC. So, once again, it's your boy Eddie G.
Hi, y'all. Sonny D.
You already know who it is. Your homie the Wolf.
And we out. Peace. Thanks for watching.
Guys, if you would like to support the channel, please do not forget to smash that like button, share, and subscribe. We will really appreciate it. You are the GOAT.